Guys, nowadays, who's right and who's wrong? People will look back and go, whoa, glad I didn't live in those times. I can say my moral compass is spot on. So trust me when I tell you, be on this side of the fence, because we're right.
Hi, thanks for calling American Eagle. This is Jess. How can I help today?
Hi, first I just want to let you know I record all calls that record me, so I am also recording. I am a marketing student and was wondering if I could speak to someone who could maybe give me some insight as to what estimated return on investment there has to be willing to use white supremacy and eugenics as your marketing campaign. I recently saw American Eagle's eugenics marketing campaign where they used that white blonde girl and talked about how good her genes were in a time where racism is rampant in the U.S. and we're imprisoning non-white people in camps. So I'm wondering, like, how much return on investment American Eagle thinks they're going to get that made them willing to sell out our country to white supremacists.
I see.
Welcome. Introduce yourself. Go ahead.
My name's Alex Stein. I'm considered one of the sexiest men in conservative politics.
Guys, let us take a second to pretend there was actually someone who was a threat to democracy in the Oval Office. What would our options be? What measures would be too much? And depending on how you answer that question, why do the libs keep talking like this?
The debate now among Democrats is, how do you answer the following question? Is Donald Trump an existential threat to democracy in his second term? Or is Donald Trump's second term bad, but like his first term, survivable if we just wait it out, right? And I just want you to know from your senator, as someone who sits in that room on your behalf, I am in camp number one. He is an existential threat to democracy. Oh, a fly on me.
Turns out flies only land on things full of shit, so I guess it's appropriate. You gave the crowd two options. Should we just wait it out, or should we do something about the threat to democracy? Libs say their rhetoric doesn't lead to things like attempts, and then they go on stage and say things like this. If y'all want to keep escalating, go ahead. One side's a little bit better at that than the other, though. I don't think they want to play with fire, but it's totally up to them.
Do you believe then that men can become pregnant and have abortions?
Yes.
I was raped yesterday and I wanted to do a post-rape outfit of the day. This is my outfit. So, green cute baby tee, pink mini, and then my shoes, white heels. So, there you go.
Wow. Damn, look, wow. That's wild.
Guys, even with all the previous gaslighting we dealt with through the years, which do you prefer? Democrats who denied they were just perfectly fine with illegal immigration? Or what they're doing now?
Here's what we do, Zerlina. We don't ask people's immigration status when they're going to school, when they're going to worship, when they're going to the courthouse, when they're going to the hospital. We make sure that we don't know their immigration status so that nobody can come to us and say, turn this person over. You know, that's not our job.
Turns out that's exactly your job. Turns out that's what you're supposed to fucking do. I'm glad you're openly embracing it. It gives those who were too stupid to see it before a peek behind the veil. The problem is the line is towed so hard that people will still line up and take on these beliefs. It is what it is, though. The political lines are divided more than ever, and people are riding them harder than ever. One of them's gonna break, and I got a feeling I know which one.
Are a hateful bigot. This is what Jews in New York City have to deal with in a place of business. It's my office.
I demand jihad. I demand jihad. I want ISIS to kill all of you. I am conspiring with Hamas, Palestinian jihad, and ISIS.
Okay.
I am conspiring with them.
I need my money's worth, dog. I need my money's worth. That's very that's very wild, though. Come on. That is very wild, bro. Walmart do better. Yeah, that is very wild. Crazy.
Guys, let us put our hands together and pray to the heavens above that this becomes a mainstream talking point of the left.
If we're just looking at Tawantinsuyu, the Quechua people of the Incan Empire, they practiced sacrifices like most other civilizations throughout history did in times of crisis. So famine, natural disasters. The unique thing about the Quechua is that sacrifices were volunteers from the elite class because they believed that the elites were closer to the gods and could therefore appease them better. In terms of sacrifice, they were kind about it because unlike the Mexica, when you're like ripping out a still beating heart out of someone's chest, the Inca would intentionally use coca leaves and would use chicha and would rug up the sacrifice and then leave them on a mountain, a cold, chilly mountain, to be exposed to the elements.
Sounds pretty chill. Sounds like a good Friday night out. This is why I drink. Because I hear people like you say things like this and I go, wow, I'm a part of this society. This is why I pray for the asteroid. We might be too far gone to fix. It wasn't bad. They volunteered for it. I could think of a lot of things people volunteered for that are pretty fucking awful. Doesn't mean they were good. Go ahead and Google burned Brandis and get back to me in the morning. All jokes aside, the fact that she can make this talking point and be serious about it is a perfect encapsulation of the complete lack of self-awareness of the modern day left. Leftists, please keep stuff like this coming. You're helping our cause.
So people on the right find me gross.
What job do you think is overpaid?
Prostitution.
Prostitution? Hey! Hey!
Does anyone else find it suspicious how we never learned Hitler's last name?
Demonstrate how you put on the sunscreen. Okay.
Do you think I would actually look at my daughter and say, this is what you need to be like when you grow up? Are you kidding me?
Guys, let's do a drinking game. Every time someone on the left compares Trump to Nazi Germany, take a shot.
Integration happened and everybody thought they accept us. They don't accept us. They are showing us who they are. We should believe them. And we better have the courage to stand up. Otherwise, we will fall for anything. And in this country, we will be defeated, deported. I mean, we will lose all of our rights. And if you think it can't happen, it can. And I will liken this to the Holocaust. People are like, well, how did the Holocaust happen? How was somebody in a position to kill all them people? Well, good people remain silent. Or good people didn't realize that what happens to them very soon happened to me or somebody I love.
Just kidding. If we really played that game, we'd be in the ground by noon. You see, if there's one surefire way to make sure that something doesn't impact the people that hear it anymore, it's to overuse the fuck out of it. People need to stop with the Nazi references. He's not invading countries. He's not putting specific groups of people in camps. I know it can seem like that to the ignorant eye. He's just deporting illegals. And by the way, he's not even doing it as fast as the last two presidents.
Representative Leach, are you aware that my grandfather was an assistant attorney general for the state of Texas? He represented Texas in front of the United States Supreme Court 9 times?
No. Are you aware that my dad worked for Oscar Mayer for 25 years and drove the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile?
Amelia?
I didn't want that one.
Shut the fuck up!
LGBT
These are radical Christians in there that are housing neo-Nazis.
Right, but
and you're defending. God, you're so fucking stupid. Shut the fuck up, you bigot. Shut the fuck up. You don't want to learn.
He needs to learn how to communicate like you do.
Shame!
Oh, are you gonna threaten me?
You misgender her?
That shit is ugly as fuck. We wear that shit.
It's braids.
Take that shit out now.
Are you being for real?
Take that shit out now.
Okay, what's your problem?
Take that shit out now.
You were dressed in the sort
but take that shit out now.
Guys, for no apparent rhyme or reason, Donald Trump posted up on top of the White House roof and peacocked.
Mr. President, what are you doing up there?
Come down and talk to us.
What are you building?
Are you considering more renovations, sir?
Are you going to build up?
Aye, sir.
You can hate the man's policies all you want, but how can you hate the man? I used to have a neighbor that had a billy goat, and that thing would climb on top of his shed and just go like this. Just post up there like it's the man. Real respect's real, Mr. President. Take the high ground. Push your chest out and stare down at the motherfuckers. Man, we're only 6 months into this. Imagine all the content we're gonna get in the next 3.5 years. God bless you, Mr. President. Whatever the fuck you're doing on top of the White House roof, God bless you.